Ruby is not really a human. She's the result of an experiment trying to fuse humans and gray space entities.
What? Ruby... She's...
An artificial gray space entity. Just like what Dr. Clive did. Ruby is still in a coma. We did a full examination on her, but due to her unique physical conditions, we cannot assess her status using normal human standards. Dr. Clive is assessing Ruby's situation, but he informed us that it might be difficult to do so with our current technology, since she's the first human hybrid.
This place gives me the chills.
The gray space entities in stasis were key subjects used for Rubilia's research. We may be able to find some clues that I missed previously.
Retrieving alternative data. Features matched. Identity verified.
What is this now? Some kind of cube?
Lynn, Rubilia left this lockbox for you, didn't she? We all saw it.
Rubilia has never mentioned anything about it to me. This lockbox.
It's really well hidden. Wonder what's in there. Now I'm curious.
I'm not sure what's...
Practically have so much health and stuff and defense that I could sit there and just probably have my daily AFK and stuff. What the heck? It's walking on nothing! They turned out these story boss fights, that's for sure. We're gonna just make them simple. Let's hope luck is on my side for this one. What the hell? You must think I haven't dealt with a creature of your size before. I've fought overwhelming odds. Oh! Probably should stop trash talking it. I can fire back too, you know. Look at all these damage numbers. Why do you have so much health? It's like, what? Am I actually supposed to just be a tank that doesn't do any damage?
I really don't want to stay here a second longer than I have to.
The facilities have not been maintained for a long time. Other test subjects may have gotten free as well. We should hurry.
Oh, thank God you took me out yourself, because it was going to take me an extra few minutes to probably figure out which way was the exit again. I knew something was going to break out of those test tubes. I mean, apparently something already did when we stepped in anyway. Eh. Sometimes the cutscenes for this game can look really good, and sometimes they can look kind of silly. As in, characters aren't really moving the way they should in a situation. Especially the protagonist recently. Like, after the protagonist got their ass thrown off that vehicle in the beginning of Vera, they haven't really gotten much to do.
Saki? How's Ruby?
There's no sign of her waking up yet, but all the numbers show her to be in a stable condition, with no fluctuations. Lynn, did you get what you need?
We've found a lockbox left behind by Rubilia. We are just about to give Archon Larson a report.
Archon Larson is still awaiting updates at Cloud Top. Go. I'll stand guard here. I'll notify you as soon as there's any news on Ruby.
Thanks, Saki. Let's go.
I didn't want to try talking to you. I'm trying to do the objective. I wonder why they're talking about Samir in the chat. Man, I'm starting to feel like a Genshin protagonist. Not really saying much, not doing much outside of cutscenes. I feel like I've been kind of expressionless ever since my memories were wiped. For everything, she says.
Lynn, is there nothing else you can do with the lockbox Rubilia left behind?
I'm sorry, Archon Larson. Rubilia never said anything about a lockbox to me. It was Tian Long who found the hidden compartment inside by accident.
It'll all be for nothing if we can't find any clues to open this lockbox.
Archon Larson, this lockbox's model was widely used in the Madelin Foundation. Maybe I can attempt to decode it without corrupting the data inside.
Miss Lyra, how confident are you?
Don't worry, Archon Larson. I'll immediately stop whatever I'm doing if something goes wrong, to ensure the data inside remains intact. Miss Lynn?
Please.
The data stored inside doesn't seem to have been fully deciphered.
We went through everything for this?
My man's got some funny facial expressions, I tell you.
Miss Lynn, the data inside the lockbox is incomplete. I cannot decode anything more from it.
Only a blurry video clip? Miss Lyra, could some data be corrupted during the decoding process?
No, I assure you, there's nothing I did that would have compromised the data inside. What we saw was the entirety of the data.
Why did Dr. Rubilia leave a piece of meaningless info in a hidden compartment? Tian Long, did you find anything else noteworthy on site?
Unless there are more hidden compartments. But Rubilia doesn't seem like a person who'd bother with it. right, Lynn?
Sorry, but I don't have anything for you at the moment, Archon Larson. Please excuse me. I'll need some time to think.
We'll call it a day for now. Dr. Clive, you and your team have to decipher and learn what you can from the data retrieved by Lin and Tian Long ASAP.
Yes, sir.
As for the lockbox, I'll ask our technicians to restore the data and hope for the best.
Got a lot of stuff going on. See, another thing I wonder is, does Rebellia look at Ruby like her daughter or a little sister? Probably is gonna be a little sister thing, isn't it? Of course. See that? Wow, oh, ain't that something funny? You will be right at the exit, but you won't just be outside, so I could have left the building to get to you faster. No, I gotta run.
I saw Lynn left alone just now with a solemn face. I didn't dare to call her. Is she in some kind of trouble?
Miss Lyra unlocked the lockbox, and we found a recording left behind by Dr. Rebellia in there. It's blurry and, unfortunately, doesn't shed light on anything.
While I'm glad Shirley doesn't sound depressed anymore at the moment, I'm kind of confused at why she now just sounds like this.
Despite that, we found some lab data on Ruby, but what's in the lockbox must be crucial. That's probably why Lynn is in a bind right now.
Is that so? Then Lynn must have gone to... that place.
That place?
Lynn would sometimes stand on the balcony of the Oasis to think. After Ruby came, she often took Ruby there too. Ruby always said it's her secret base. After everything that has happened, I'm worried about her, but I have to stay here to watch over Ruby. Can you please check on her for me?
Well, let's go see Miss Lynn for a bit. Even if we can't comfort her, at least we can let her know that we're all there for her.
Alright, I still have to leave the building. Boy. Okay, yeah, Winston went off to go have dinner with his grandmother, as he said he was going to have done at this time. So now I will wait to see the next time he hops on will be the time that I can go and actually play something with him. Which will just be more Fallout. Oh, hey, Shirley. The elevator indeed went up. On a Tuesday. Huh. I don't like how she's standing exactly on the edge.
I just wanted to be alone for a while. Sorry for worrying you. How did you find this place?
Captain Sakifuwa told us.
It has a nice view, and it's quiet, unlike in the city.
Did Ruby draw all those things?
It's our little secret base. Ruby loves it here.
Is that Dolly and Spark?
They were best friends. They wouldn't even let me in on their secrets.
So Dolly and Spark must know a lot of Ruby's secrets.
Secrets. Spark. Spark. How come it only occurs to me now? It's long been left with me. I'll keep Ruby safe. And I'll find you. Just you wait.
Well, there is literally no goddamn way she jumped. Okay, well, no, because she didn't jump that way. Yeah, she jumped down here and started running down that way. Bro, your legs would be busted. You want to see what happens when I do that? Yeah. Unless you want to try to say she was doing some parkour on her way down. So... Come on. There. Okay, it's been a while. Went and had dinner. But wait, is what the fuck? That was not my chair, was it? What the hell was that? Okay, I don't think that was my chair, but anyway, level 61, I swear the other day when I saw that level 60 was available, I really hope the levels are not going up by 1 now. Like, is it really only going to go up by 1 for all this time now? We're gonna have to wait 2 days, and then it's only gonna go up by 1 level. That means we have a whole game mode still left in the game that we're not going to get for fucking, like, almost a year. Because you need to be, like, I think level 80. The Origin of War thing. Anyway, I don't know how Lynn jumped down from where she was to get far enough over here within a few seconds.
Lynn, you mean... Spark can help us decode the info in the lockbox?
Spark is a support unit specially designed by Rubilia. It may contain a controlled runtime or supplementary data related to the lockbox.
What Lynn said was indeed possible. We may have the data, but not a way to read the data. Spark may be the thing we need.
You know what they were doing with that camera angle.
Archon Larson, please wait in the infirmary with the rest. I'll take the lockbox there and try to use Spark to decode it.
Fine. Get the lockbox to the infirmary, Lyra.
Ain't it funny how they don't even have Mia say anything about Ruby? Like, ever since she was able to change her outfit, she just doesn't show up in cutscenes now or anything?
Lynn, I can't imagine what you're feeling while reading this message. Is Ruby all right? I'm sorry that I lied to you, but you know I had no other choice. Now that I've hit a wall in my research into the gray space entities, I will be going into the confounding abyss. It has what I need to proceed. Maybe I'll solve the mysteries surrounding the gray space entities and take them back to you. Or maybe I'll be gone just like the Forerunners. Anyway, that's all. Good luck to you. And me too.
So Rubilia went there. What does she intend to do?
Archon Larson, I suggest that we immediately relaunch the exploration of the Confounding Abyss. If Rubilia was really in there, it would be in our best interest to locate her.
Lynn, do you think Rubilia could have survived in a place like the Confounding Abyss?
I don't know. However, in the message she left, she said there was something
Wait, there
she
is Mia.
needed
She's
inside
right
the
there.
Confounding Abyss.
So outfits
She
don't
knew
matter to
very
her
well
in
how
cutscenes.
treacherous that place was, and I believe she had taken all precautions.
I agree with Miss Lynn. Dr. Rubilia's knowledge of the gray space entities far exceeds ours. If we could find her, or at least more of her research data, it would greatly benefit us.
Just a moment, you two. Rubilia left this video clip over 2 years ago. We cannot be sure if she really did go into the Confounding Abyss, or if she is still alive. Even if we are to relaunch the exploration into the Confounding Abyss, it'll take a lot of time to get everything prepared. I trust that no one wants to repeat the same tragedy.
Lyra is right. Before we relaunch the exploration, we better be fully prepared for anything. Lifting the lockdown on Confounding Abyss will take some time. Go and take some rest and relaxation. I'll have Captain Saki Fua contact you when we make progress.
You look like you have something to say.
Miss Lynn, what kind of place is that confounding abyss that you just talked about?
About that. Few people in Meroria know this, but you should have heard about the Second City, right?
We've seen it in the archives.
Well, about 20 years ago, Meroria's exploration teams discovered a gigantic underground space and proposed plans for a third city. Within the following years, after the underground space was discovered, Meroria must have sent hundreds of explorers in different batches to lay the foundation for the project and explore its depths. Everything was going smoothly, then all contact was suddenly lost. No communication, no responses. Everything just went dead. The people, the equipment. There's no sign of either. What's more, its terrain seemed to have undergone drastic changes. Nothing obeyed our known laws of physics. It seemed to be a gateway to another world.
So, that's why it's called the Confounding Abyss?
That's right. Also, based on the images sent back by the droids, there are ruins left behind by an unknown civilization on the other side. It has been a closely kept secret within Meroria.
Unknown civilizations? Aliens?
We know nothing about those ruins and who built them, but there are signs of gray space entity activity there. Maybe that has something to do with the disappearance of our survey teams. Still, we have no way of safely investigating the area. That's why Meroria locked down the entrance to the Confounding Abyss. Until now.
Miss Lynn, where exactly is the Confounding Abyss?
Now, right beneath our feet and underneath Meroria, lies the pit that is the entrance to the Confounding Abyss.
What? If the Confounding Abyss really is that dangerous, why is Meroria still here?
There's a subgravity field in the region where Meroria is. Scientists couldn't understand what caused it, but the anti-gravity engines which kept Meroria afloat rely on that field to function. Then, when the Confounding Abyss was discovered, they realized the subgravity field was caused by the Abyss's effects on our laws of physics. In other words, the current state of Meroria relies on the delicate balance between the Confounding Abyss and our reality. But that also makes Meroria a prisoner to the Confounding Abyss. The Second City project is underway, but it's far from being able to provide for the denizens of Meroria. This may be why Archon Larson is so concerned about relaunching the exploration operations. If our actions somehow broke the balance between the Confounding Abyss and our reality, the whole city would pay for our failure.
That's truly unbelievable.
As you can see, this is a very risky operation. We better wait for Archon Larson to make the final decision. Executor, Archon Larson invites the both.
Fuck, I'm still muted. God damn it. Okay, well, it's not like I was saying anything important anyway.
We called everyone here today for the relevant affairs of Rubilia and Confounding Abyss. I have now decided to relaunch exploration of the Confounding Abyss. Since we all know what the Confounding Abyss has in store for us, Miroria cannot turn a blind eye to the risks this may bring. So I will not be investing too much manpower and resources in this project. We will only be organizing a small recon op to learn the current status of the Confounding Abyss and collect as much intel as possible for further analysis. Also, the primary objective will be to try to locate Dr. Rubilia. Lynn, since you started this thing with Rubilia, you should be the one to end it. I will be sending you in with Tian Long.
Understood.
Archon Larson, I want to be part of this operation.
Shirley, this mission is highly dangerous.
I want to unveil the secrets of the gray space entities. Please, allow me to come with you.
Count me in. I want to join the operation as well.
If that's so, Lyra, why don't you brief everyone?
The space inside the Confounding Abyss is too unstable to maintain a space rift for long, so the mission squad will be equipped with a mini space rift generator to establish a temporary space rift. However, please beware that this temporary space rift will only allow a single person to travel through at any given time, and will need to be recharged after each use. Additionally, all records show that communication between Miroria and the Confounding Abyss may be prone to heavy interference. Do not be alarmed when this happens.
If there are no further questions, we'll meet up at the entrance to the Confounding Abyss.
I just noticed the protagonist's feet always seem to sink into the ground every time we get into dialogue, at least inside this place, I've noticed. Watch that try and be an excuse to make sure that they're smaller than Shirley. I keep seeing in chat, people keep talking about something to do with Shirley. I think, what, is Shirley our raid boss? That'd be something funny, actually. Or I'm pretty sure they're saying that you could fight out of control Shirley in Void Rift, which is, you know, practically all of the mini raids. Yeah, I've already jumped into that place once. I'll do it again. It's just like Crota's End. Okay.
Now that we're all here, let's get ready to head out.
Miss Lyra.
I will lift the lockdown on the entrance to the Confounding Abyss. However, due to safety concerns, once you're through, we'll lock it down again from this side. You will need to establish temporary space rift nodes within the Abyss ASAP. Miroria will try to maintain communication with you and provide feedback based on your real-time data. Is everyone ready?
Let's go.
If you encounter anything more than you can handle, contact us immediately. Do not act recklessly.
I will. Let's go.
All right. I like how me and Lynn we're going a little extra with our jumps in. Tian Wong is like, all right, well, here we go, and Shirley's just like, up. I think that was funny. We're going a little extra with with her jumps in. Tian Wong is like, alright, well, here we go. And Shui's just like, hup. That was funny.
It's so quiet here.
Stay on your toes and keep moving.
Cause